Yeah, guys, let's talk about the last Olympian of Percy Jackson. There he is, riding blackjack once again for like the fifth time in the whole series. But not on the cover. Trust me, definitely not on the cover. Well, in this one, I like this cover, but I like this cover better than this one. I mean, look. Which one do you like better? Well, Rick Riordan is a great writer. Even though The Last Olympian has a twisted and good out turn, I think it was a great deal. Luke sacrifices himself for the ones of Olympus. He realizes what he's done wrong and kills himself since he has the Achilles curse, and since he has that, the only one spot on his body is weakness. Well, Percy got dipped in it too because he wanted to be fair, and he wanted a fair fight with Kronos. Little did he know he had to rest a lot. He never told anybody his weak spot, but Annabeth jumped in the way and took a knife for him, right where his weak spot was. So later, Percy would ask, why? How did you know? And she would ask, where my weak spot was. She would laugh or do something and touch the spot. But I don't think that's right. Because Annabeth, yeah, she does live. And they finally go out in this one. You see the Hydra. And Pan died in the last one. Gods of Olympus fight. What's his name? Typhoon. While Percy stopped fighting, fights the underground titan Atlanteus for the underground path. Percy gets on his dad's throne, almost gets blasted to death, but he gets his dad to help the gods chain him up by using the Cyclops at full force, chaining up Typhoon and imprisoning him back in the volcano that he was from. But Percy's the one. It's Percy's fault that he got out, though, because in the last book he made an earthquake on the volcano, Mount Helens, I think. That where Typhoon was stuck, and he just, thought about it. But this one, he finally fights. Bickford dies. Charles Bickford, sorry. He sacrifices himself. His girlfriend, Selena Bigar, sorry if I say that wrong, she worked with Luke, but only because he promised help, or promised safety for him. She got mad. She sacrificed herself too. They blew up Kronos' ship with Greek fire, but that didn't stop him. Percy uses his sand dollar to help him find new friends. Let's read the first page. I think this has Rachel there, the first page. The Last Olympian. Rick Riordan, Percy Jackson, and the Olympians. The Last Olympian, number 5. By the way, do you know who the Last Olympian is? Hestia, goddess of harvest. 2. Mrs. Puth, my great English teacher who started me on my journey as a writer. Well, I have to say, she did a good job on starting him. Awesome job. Thank you, Mrs. Past. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have read these books. He wouldn't have written these books. I wouldn't have liked them. Probably wouldn't have found a book I liked. Alright, let's read. Also by Rick Riordan. Book 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the Percy Jackson Olympians. Percy Jackson's Greek gods and Greek heroes, and demigod files. King Chronicles, Book 1, 2, 3. The red pyramid, the throne of fire, the shadow serpents. Here's Olympus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lost hero, the sun of Neptune, Mark Athena, half of Hades, but Olympus. By the way, if you haven't read those, I suggest you do. They're pretty good. I mean, really good. The Demigod Diaries is pretty good too. I mean, seriously. Demigod and Magicians, I haven't read that one yet. Magnus Chase, in the Gods of Asgard, Book 1, Sword of Summer. From Magnus Chase Hotel, Roger Gordon, North Coast. I've read part of Magnus Chase in the Gods of Asgard, but not fully. I mean, yeah, I would love to, but never have enough time. Haven't read that one right there. Trials of Apollo, Book 1, The Hidden Oracle. I keep trying to read that, but every time I get to it, I'm like late, so I have to turn it back into the library. I thought about just buying it, but I have to wait. Let's see, what's this next page? Ooh. The contents. I go cruising with explosives. I go cruising with explosives. That's what we're going to be reading today. The first page, page 5, I guess. And that's what starts out. The last Olympian. Yeah. Oh, here's a map of the battle map of Montana. See, there you see the lower harbor to the Atlantic Ocean. You see where Olympus is right there. Titan Army Camp is in New Jersey. While you have the Empire State Building in Montana, all the way from Broadway, where they set up everywhere there. You have your Montana Bridge down here. Brooklyn. Camp Half-Blood would just be that way around. Central Park in the Riviera, Harlem, Harlem Tunnel, Lower Harbor, New Jersey Shore, Lincoln Tunnel, Hudson River, Easter. God, those guys are in this. Oh man, that's gonna be bad. You got your north, east, and south. Well, if you can find your north, I think you can find your north. I think if you have your north, you can find your east, south, and west one too, right? Yeah. Well, let's flip the page. Episode 1, or yeah. I think I rather call them episodes since they're good, but yeah, let's call them episodes. Episode 1, I go cruising with explosives. Page 5. The end of the world started when a Pegasus landed on the hood of my car. Up until then, I was having a great afternoon. Technically, I was supposed to be driving because I wouldn't turn 16 for another week, but my mom and my stepdad Paul took my friend and Rachel and me to this private stretch of the beach on the South Shore. And Paul let us borrow the Pyrrhus for a short spin. Now I know what you're thinking. Well, that was really irresponsible of him. Blah blah blah. But Paul knows me pretty well. He's seen me slice up demons and leap out of exploding schools, buildings. So he probably figured taking a car a few hundred yards wasn't exactly the most dangerous thing I ever done. Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, like, sure, Westover Hall. Maybe that was more dangerous. Anyway, Rachel and I were driving along. It was a hot August day. Rachel's red hair was pulled back in a ponytail, and she wore a white blouse over her swimsuit. I'd never seen her in anything but ragged t-shirt and paint-spattered jeans before, and she looked like a million gold drachmas. Drachmas are what the gods used. Originally, they were silver, as it says in the first book, but the gods used nothing less than pure gold, so they changed it to gold. Yeah. Pull up right there, she told me. We parked on the ridge overlooking the Atlantic. The sea is always my favorite place, but today it was especially nice, glittering green, and smooth as glass, as though my dad was keeping the calm for us. Now, I know I said I would read you one page, but since that paragraph didn't end on that page, I just read it to the next page. Hope you like that. Comment below. And subscribe. Bye.